Shalom, everyone. Happy Sunday evening. I wanted to show you guys the beautiful Mendenhall Glacier here. That's about a 10-minute drive from my apartment here. There's the Nugget Falls. That waterfall literally gushes from the glacier from higher up, and when you taste that water, it's so pure it tastes sweet. Behold, Alaska. Hallelujah. Okay, just a few things to get to before I get to the meat and potatoes of this video, so I don't forget. A dear friend of mine down in Vancouver, British Columbia, she has actually helped me set up several more platforms. A lot of you have been urging me to back up my videos in case my YouTube channel ever gets taken down, which I don't believe it will, but she has backed up all of my videos at my Bitchute, at a Bitchute channel that she set up for me, so I will put that link below this video so you'll know where that is. I don't have time to respond to the comments that are left on my BitChute videos. Sorry, I just don't. I'm barely keeping up with the comments on YouTube, which are, hundreds and hundreds that come in every day. And I really am trying to make it a priority, even with my full-time job, to try to interact with my viewers as much as possible, because I believe that's one thing that does set apart my channel from other channels. No matter how many subscribers I eventually get, I really want to make it a priority to interact with you, because I think that's really important, especially with what we're doing in trying to expose these filthy pedophiles and pedivores and save the innocent children. We need to work together. So she made that. I'm also going to put a link to Gab, which is sort of an alternative to Twitter. If you can go to Gab and watch my videos, I would appreciate it, because I can actually monetize my videos. For some reason, YouTube has not allowed me to monetize my videos on YouTube. Don't know why. It's been in review for like weeks. So I don't know what game they're playing, but I bought just a really small subscription at Gab for $5.99 a month, and it allows me to monetize my videos. So if you can go over there and watch them, that'd be great. It would help monetize my videos. So I got a Gab, and then she also set me up a Patreon. And the Patreon is something that I'm really looking forward to, because I finally understand what it's all about. Basically, it is a service where for like, if you commit to a monthly subscription, to help me out, you'll get different benefits. Like, for instance, the benefit I have there is I'm writing this book, this thriller suspense novel about the uncovering of pedophilia in Hollywood. And as I'm writing this book, I'm going to release a chapter a week. And if you commit to the monthly membership, you'll actually get to read this book as I'm writing it. So just little fun things that I'm going to be putting on. I also have a lower tier where if you commit to a much lower amount every month, you'll get a video of me hiking through Alaska on Shabbat. So just little extras and things that you can get. Or if you just want to support me monthly, the Patreon page is the best way to do that, even though I know PayPal does have that feature. Anyway, so check out my Patreon page. I'll put that link there as well. And then, of course, I do still have my PayPal account that I'll have there, and as well as a link directly to my Amazon page where you can buy my novels if you'd like. Also, a lot of you have contacted me privately and on the comments wanting to support Connie. Connie out in Ohio. She's the one that, basically uncovered the huge child sex trafficking ring that her father's company was operating under JR Engineering. So I went and asked her about that, and she said, if you guys want to get a green dot card, I don't really know what that is, but I assume you guys know. You get a green dot card, and then basically you would just text her the numbers on that card to get money to her. So if you'd like to do that, go ahead and contact me at my email address, which I'll stick below the video as well, firebrand4@gmail.com. And you can email me, and I will give you Connie's contact information, and that way you can just go directly to Connie, and you can contact her, give her the information, and then you can even confirm with her directly that she got the money. I don't want to get in the middle of it. I just want to allow anyone who wants to bypass me and go directly to Connie to send her money. So I know people have asked me about that, so I wanted to make that available. So again, just contact me, and I'll give you Connie's information, and you can get a hold of her and get her that green dot card numbers and get money to her. Okay, now with all that out of the way, Fiona Barnett, she contacted me, and when Fiona Barnett contacts me and wants me to do a story, I drop everything and I do her story. So if you don't know who Fiona Barnett is, she's an amazing woman. I admire her so much. I think she's one of the bravest women on earth today. She was the one who was raped as a little girl by Nixon, by Billy Graham, by Meryl Streep, by just so many people that abused her and raped her as she was basically trafficked by a CIA child sex trafficking ring that had links to Australia. And you can go to her website and everything to read about her testimony. But she's an incredible woman. She's been talking about this pedophile problem for decades, but it's only been recently when Isaac Cappy decided to step forward back in July that this awareness started really spiking. And so Fiona sort of came back out into the public light, and she's been doing an amazing job. But she wanted me to report on a story. And bear with me, I'm going to try to remember the story as best as I can, because I really wanted to film this story outside and not in front of a computer. But I am going to provide a link directly to the article that she wrote this 2 days ago. I'm going to provide a link to that, and it provides. She did an amazing job in researching this situation. She's provided photos and tweets and all sorts of stuff to document this. So this is going back down to the region of Arizona, where there's a lot of pedophilia going on, and there's a great organization down there, VOP, Veterans of Veterans of Protectors or something like that. Anyway, they're known as the VOP organization. Great organization. They're actually the ones who, if you remember, several weeks ago uncovered that child sex camp that good old Craig Sawyer was going to help with, and then he did a 180 and had the authorities come out and bulldoze the site and cover it all up. So the VOP is a great organization, and Fiona has talked about two Australians who actually left Australia and came up to Arizona to help the VOP. Well, what's happened lately is this husband and wife, they're named Keith and Rachel Krause. Keith and Rachel Krause. They have been harassing the VOP. They have been targeting veterans by slashing tires. At one point, they stole a flag that a widow had set up for her fallen husband. Rachel Krause had stolen the flag and made a mockery of it on a video that she made. They are wicked people. They are both Luciferian pedophiles. Okay, which is very obvious from Rachel's Twitter feed, and they're just scum, They've been harassing the VOP like crazy. Well, guess who Rachel and Keith Krause work for? You got it. They work for Craig Sawyer. Yeah, they work for Craig Sawyer. In fact, because basically they are CIA shills. Now, remember, Keith, he's a law enforcement officer, but remember what Q said, that anyone can work in the CIA. You know, your doctor, your engineer, your cop. Keith and Rachel are basically involved in the child sex trafficking ring that's going on, and they need to be exposed and removed from the CIA's payroll is what needs to happen. And it needs to be exposed that they're working for Craig Sawyer. If you notice, you'll read in the article that Rachel scratches her arm all the time because they provide her drugs so that she could stay up all night trolling this VOP. And this VOP organization, they have been diligent in exposing child sex trafficking and actually rescuing children in Arizona, while Craig Sawyer does nothing, and while Rachel and Keith Krause are actively harassing these people. So Rachel and Kevin Krause, they need to be exposed. Fiona provides the address and phone numbers for both Rachel and Keith Krause that you can call and that you can demand that they be exposed for their wicked things that they're doing. I encourage you to read that article and take action. These people are disgusting. They're working for Craig Sawyer, and they're actively trying to attack an organization that's really trying to stop child sex trafficking. So it's just so ridiculous what this husband and wife team are doing. They've even gone so low as to try to report children of the adults who are on this VOP team and try to get them taken by child services, CPS. That's how disgusting Rachel and Keith Krause are. It's just absolutely disgusting. So please expose these people. Fiona asked me especially to make a video about this, so I hope that as many people as possible can take action. Again, just like Q says, we have more than we know. We have all that we need. We can take action. We don't have to wait for Trump. We don't have to wait for a Q drop. We can do things right now practically. So I'm going to provide that link, which will provide information where you can actually get the contact information for both Rachel and Keith, and you can actually demand that these two people get exposed for their wicked, wicked activities and what they're doing. Let's make a clamor about this and continue to expose that evil and wicked Craig Sawyer, who these two people are working for. Hallelujah. All right. Well, I appreciate everyone and all the support that I've been getting. I love you all. Shalom, shalom. And I'll just leave you with this beautiful Alaska Sunday evening. Hallelujah. Shalom.